into a bank and asks the teller, "Who do I talk to about getting a loan?" And the teller shows him to the office of the loan manager. "Patricia Black. I would like a loan for $20, says the frog. I would like to buy a new lily pad. Do you have any collateral?" asks Miss Black. The frog produces a small statuette, pink elephant with the inscription "Souvenir of Thailand" on it. Unsure of whether or not the object is worth its value, she summons the bank manager. The manager inspects the trinket, nods his head, and says, "It's a knick-knack, Patty Black. Give the frog a loan." As cute and humorous as that joke was, the career path of assisting clients with obtaining a mortgage has evolved tremendously, especially over the past 9 years. Though our grandparents and even some of our parents might remember the days where a handshake or a relationship would actually obtain them a mortgage, the responsibilities of the mortgage banker has increased tenfold. I've gained expertise and understanding in this field through the process of working my ranks up in banking. I worked with the FDIC and the OCC for 2 years to open a bank from scratch. I ran a mortgage processing company, did contract underwriting, and eventually currently running a mortgage lending branch. All of this over the course of the past 18 years. If you're looking for a career path through which you can truly make a difference in people's lives, while also showing God's love and being a light in a very dark world, then mortgage banking could possibly be the career for you. During the minutes that follow, I will discuss this job field, showing you first the upward housing trend, showing the need for mortgage bankers. Second, how the nation has a growing need for honest mortgage bankers. And third, that the mortgage banking business field presents great opportunities for interacting with and helping people in a way that God values according to Scripture. So let's take a closer look. The upward housing trend. According to an article from Forbes.com, owning a home remains a better deal than renting one. This is mainly due to mortgage rates being at an all-time low. I did a current comparison on a home listed for sale in the St. Cloud area for a home buying seminar that I did. The sales price of the home was $149,900. The current mortgage payment on an FHA loan for that home was approximately $940 a month. The current mortgage payment for a conventional loan to purchase that home was approximately $907 a month. The current market rate for rent on that home is $1,300 a month. So it actually would save somebody money, almost $400 a month, to actually purchase the home as opposed to rent the home. In addition, homeowners are currently refinancing to take advantage of the low rates. On the attachment that I provided to you, you will see the trend for the conventional mortgage rates from 1990 to present. Historically, I've always told my clients that if you would save at least 1% in the rate and stay in the home for at least 5 to 7 years, then it would pay to refinance. Because of how low the rates currently are, now I always tell my clients to save at least 1.5% and stay in the home for 5 to 7 years, then it would pay you to refinance. Secondly, there's such a growing need for honest, caring mortgage bankers. According to an article on Freddie Mac's website, mortgage fraud continues to be the fastest growing crime in the United States. Currently, even after the fall of the market, in 2013, a former loan officer was sentenced to 15 years in prison and forced to pay $22 million in restitution for multiple counts of mortgage fraud. In recent months, one of our own branches within my company closed down just recently due to loan officers committing fraud. Too many times when there's a particular job field that's hot at the moment, everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon and get into that field without truly understanding what it really entails. And they're doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it for their own personal benefit instead of the benefit of others, to help clients achieve the dream of home ownership or helping clients save money by obtaining a refinance. With seeing the demand for mortgage bankers, this brings me to my final point, and that's that the mortgage banking business presents great opportunities for interacting with and helping people in a way that God values according to Scripture. God values our love for others. That's important to Him. Through showing love for others, we put their needs and their desires above our own. As I've mentioned, there's a growing demand for mortgage bankers, and not just for any mortgage bankers, for good, honest, God-fearing mortgage bankers who truly put the needs of the client a top priority above any financial desire of their own. A career in this field may be worth considering, but not just because of the job opportunities it presents, It may be worth considering because it presents great opportunities for honoring God by showing his true love and concern for others and assisting them with affordable homeownership. In closing, I want to leave you with a last story that occurred just recently. I had a client who felt that it was his duty to purchase a home for his son, and he only felt that it was his duty because he had purchased a home for his two other daughters. However, the father and the son didn't even get along. They weren't even talking at the time that they came to get financing. I began to build a relationship with each one of them individually, and the son ended up in my office. He was a very sweet, tender, 25-year-old, overweight, nerdy individual, and very soft-spoken. However, his father was the complete opposite, very high-powered attorney in South Florida. I looked at the son at one point, and I said, Daniel, your father loves you. He may not show you his love in the way that you desire for him to show you his love, but I'm telling you right now, he loves you, and he would not be buying this home if he didn't love you. So at the end of our meeting, he gets up to leave, and I stick out my hand to say goodbye and shake his hand, and he pulls my arm and draws me to him and gives me this big bear hug with tears in his eyes, and his tears were just welting up. And it was right there that gave me the validation that I'm in the right career field, where God wants me utilizing my talents. Are you looking for a career with opportunities? Are you looking for a career where you can make a difference in people's lives? While utilizing the talents that God has given you, then the mortgage banking business may be the right one for you. Thank you.